Hello, just checking if everything is fine. It looks fine. Okay, welcome everyone. Let's start with our daily stream. Before starting, I want to tell you that tomorrow I am unavailable and there won't be a stream, so we're gonna see each other on Tuesday. Monday is a official holiday. I have a bit problems with my throat, so please excuse me. So, what is happening on the market? I don't know if I have to start with my intraday view or macro. I'll start with the intraday setups and view. I already shared it with you in the chat of the Discord. Basically I have this local range here, which is based on previous daily high and previous daily low levels. And I already shared you that I am expecting price action like this or like this. I'm generally leaning towards to the upside. Why? Because if we have a volume profile pulled of this local range, you can see that we have kind of reclaiming the value area low and already made it tested as a support and created a new high. So if we don't lose this level, I expect this scenario to happen, the first one. If we lose it, I'm still bullish, but we're gonna visit first for a higher low again. I assume. Let's see what will happen. This is only the intraday level. If we zoom out, let me delete some things. I already mentioned that if we can't reclaim this low here, if you remember, most likely the next target will be around 83 or the 50%, between 83 and $81,000, if you remember, because this is our first daily gap here. You can see we closed 50% and that almost the whole daily imbalance here. In addition to that, if you remember, we were checking our anchored VWAPs. If I pull the last one we had here, you can see that we almost touched it. We didn't touch it, but we almost. So from current levels, even though we see another test of the lows, most likely I'm betting for some relief bounce, because if we put our daily dynamic bull market support moving averages, you can see that the price is trying to hold EMA 200 and simple moving average area. This area also that was in that daily imbalance here. So where we are going to have a relief bounce if it happens. The next important level I want to show you, it's from VWAP. If we pull the yearly VWAP, you can see that this level here must be defended, because we already lost this year's VWAP first band, but we are almost testing the 2024 upper band here. So this area must hold, because if we lose this level, the next stop for the BTC will be our all-time high level, which is around 74. One thing that bothers me, even though I believe we are going to the upside in the short term, is that we didn't close. Where is this chart? Okay, we didn't close the CMA gap here. We were looking at yesterday, but it may be first. You can see that we already lost our prior range here after the breakout since November. even, yes, November 24. This is our 4-month, almost 3-month, let's check for exactly 108 days range. So it makes sense after breakouts, the breakdown levels to be tested as a resistance, and breakouts to be broken resistance to be tested as support. So before heading for a new low, we most likely we can see an additional a brief upside move, especially if we reclaim that previous monthly low here, where we on our chart, where it was, where was it, let me check, this one, 89,000. Then I can say that we're gonna test our range lows again between 92 and 93, which is also the most recent CMA gap. You can see, let me delete this, that our first range, broken range, is this one here. This is already played out. We can delete this range, but we can use the downside as an important area. Sorry. So basically this will be a huge test for a Bitcoin, and these areas, I don't know what to say exactly, but you know, it's a bit complicated at the moment. But a brief retest of the broken levels would make a sense, especially after huge drop. We may test this level here, or even around the yearly open. So between 91 and 93 will be a tough test for a Bitcoin if we see some upside move. And if we get a rejection, most likely we are going for a new impulse to the downside. But if we zoom out the bounce area, so I forgot to show you something. This is exactly the bull market support, which is, let me change to FIB, let me add 3. You can see that we are fighting with the first important Fibonacci level here. So it's important to reclaim this level in order to continue a bit to the upside, because rejection here means that the impulse can continue straight from here to the downside. But I don't think this level will be lost with just one test. It may hold a bit more, at least one more test. According to me, it will be defended. You can see, because on the log chart it's a bit lower. I don't know which one is the more reliable one. I have no idea, but let's take it as an area of support. This is what can I say for the Bitcoin. If we check Ethereum, I have a local range here also marked down. This is, but first I want to show you that similar to the Bitcoin, Ethereum failed to reclaim this level yesterday, and we had a new low. Now on the lower time frames, I can see that we are forming a range which is already swept according to me, and we have a first higher low here, and if we take this high here, we have, you can see, equal highs. This is the high that has given our higher low. If we don't lose this level and then we break here, most likely Ethereum is going to test 2500, 520 levels. For now, it's important to defend this level. You can see, because as equal highs here, we have equal lows here. So if we lose, most likely we're gonna test here again, and this analysis will be invalidated. I don't know what else we can say. Let's check if you have any questions. I don't see any questions. If you have any questions, please write them. Let's check total crypto market cap, what's happening. If you remember, we had a range here. This range already is lost. You can see, yes. So right now this moves appears to be a deviation, but you can see that we are at important support level. Losing this level, we can mark our support level here like this. If this level holds, this can revert from here and continue to a new high. If we break down, if we lose this level, the next stop will be around $2.26 trillion, which would mean an additional 15% drop in the crypto market. These are the two levels I'm watching at the moment. This is because this is the OT level from this one, from the last impulse. But if we pull from here, you can see that the main level is aligning with the area I have marked down. So this is for today. I don't know what can I tell you more. Among the bearishness in the market, I can show you a bullish chart. Even this is the Litecoin chart. I saw it a bit late. I missed these entries, but it has been a perfect chart. You can see that range, perfect range, sweep the range low, and now the target, at least here, is the range high. But on the macro perspective, I can see that at least 180 levels is going to be tested. You can see that it has taken out even this highs here, then tested perfectly the golden pocket. It has been a textbook chart, to be honest. I don't know why I have missed, but with too many coins it happens often. So this is from me for today. What about Bitcoin dominance? Okay, let's check Bitcoin dominance. We have hit exactly to this extension from this impulse here. You can see. Where does it come from? Let me check. This is some old drawings. I was expecting this happen, but it was a fake out. You can see. This area is what we want to see for our bull market. We want to see a below 50%. Let me continue. In the short term, Bitcoin dominance doesn't look favorable for altcoins. It looks bullish. Even though we have some reversal signs here, this huge wick here, until we lose this level, this can continue to higher, which will mean a new fresh highs for Bitcoin and new burden on the altcoin shoulders. As you can see, Ethereum dominance is very weak. It's on its lowest levels since, we can say here, okay, let's check here, 21. It's never been so low. I'm not sure what's going on. what happens and what will happen with altcoins, to be honest. I guess we're gonna see it together. That's from me for today. Guys, see you again on Monday and have a great weekend.